Tenastalin, Al-Shalamti, Hemotep, Namaste. Greetings, teachers, students, parents, other adults. Thank you for watching this presentation of Grassmatics. Thank you for writing to me. And for those folks who went to the website grassmatics.com and you order the Grassmatics DVDs, just keep in mind, you must also write to me at my email address you see below the screen here, which is email dryates@yahoo.com. Write to me letting me know that you did request the Grassmatics series, whether it be the Grassmatics times tables, or fractions and decimals, or personality and character of numbers, etc. Whatever. If you have ordered the 6 series, thank you so much. Most of all, thank you for sharing this in the classroom with the students, especially you teachers, and for encouraging other teachers to get so they can help their students in the classroom. Remember this, remember that, remember it. Dr. Yates is available to have workshops for teachers, students, parents, and other adults who might be single. Thank you. Shalamti Al.
Dr. Yates and I have known one another for many, many moons.
Okay.
I was introduced to Grassmatics, perhaps. Grassmatics, perhaps 15 years or so. I know Dr. Yates has been from Antigua, Dominica, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, throughout the States and the UK. And this particular visit, there was a young lady that came into the shop, and she purchased one of the DVDs on Grassmatics. And her mother called me the next day and said that the child was ecstatic. Said, "Oh, Mom, this has helped me so much. Where has this man been? Where has he been?" So immediately I called Dr. Yates up and said, "Dr. Yates, it's a young girl here that she's just fallen in love with Grassmatics." Dr. Yates immediately said, "I'm on my way."
Okay.
He said, "I'm on my way."
Keeping that secret away from us.
Oh,
Is
no,
that
no,
what
no.
it is?
Well, you see, you must remember.
Oh, member?
You must remember.
Okay.
I always invite you to come to
That's correct.
the big parish of St. Andrews, to Rastafari Dynasty, to unveil the gems that we have there. So definitely. So
I've been keeping away from the secret of Grassmatics.
You're missing it.
Okay.
So when Dr. Yates immediately, so within days he was here. So we had a great time at the St. Joseph Convent.
You visited a few schools.
Definitely, with Sister Lucy, Gabrielle, and also T.A. Marichaux with Dr. Samuel and St. Clair, and the chief Minister of Education,
Minister
Mr. Ogilvy, and so it was very well received. Very well received.
You've had also made a courtesy call on the Ministry of Education.
Yes.
Definitely, definitely. And the most important thing is our children. Our children to learn mathematics, to not be afraid of mathematics, to even know that they do not have to be afraid of mathematics, that it's innate, it's part of us. It's in our, as he said, it's in our DNA, it's in our cells. If we go and we look at the pyramids and how they were built, the exact measurements, you know. So I think that it's just, we just couldn't miss the opportunity. And as yourself, we must commend you.
Yes.
Because you have the sight to grasp this mythology and to also to introduce it from those from the womb to the tomb, as we like to say, because no one is too old to learn.
Oh, you bet.
You know, and what happens is Dr. Yates is teaching it, you just start seeing light just go off. You say, oh, that makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. And then you challenge it.
You do?
Challenge. Oh, yes.
After looking at his DVD,
Yes.
I have notes on my desk where I challenge it to see whether what he's saying
definitely.
works out.
Definitely.
And, of course,
and you'll notice that even in your everyday math usage, it comes in handy.
And it is said that we use math every day of our lives.
Numbers, everything is numbers.
You know, it's
Everything
amazing.
is numbers.
So what do you hope to see happen as a result of this initial visit from Dr. Yates? You seem to be very strong on your views on incorporating this into the lives of our people. What are you looking forward to?
Well, actually, as I see it, just as we see primary math, and from there we go to algebra, calculus, trigonometry, physics, I see graphmatics as part of one of our sciences, because it is a science. It's a science.
Beautiful.
And it's a method to the science. And by seeing it as another language
Yes.
or another entity universally,
Yes.
take our minds outside of the box, because we've been in a box. We box ourselves in, you know. So the door is open.
All right.
The door is open. So if we want to stay in the box, we've been in the box so long that when the door is open, so this is another
dimension in education.
another language. It's not like canceling out one for another, but as Dr. Yates has said, it enhances, and it also will help further mathematics with the children and with adults.
So you would like to see it introduced to the schools across the nation?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. And basically, once a child has been introduced to it, when you see the children's response,
Oh, yes.
oh, it's phenomenal.
Yes.
When you see the children grasp it, you know, they're like sponges. So you get them while they're young, and that math stays with them. But I feel as though if it's introduced within the school system, it will help them with their mathematics.
Well, folks, let's hope that we can certainly have some of our students excited about graphmatics after you see Dr. Yates in action here on GIS, giving you some samples of how wonderful this thing works. It's like a miracle pill kind of thing, you know. Dr. Yates, it is a pleasure having you here with us. But before we leave, I want to get you on the ball a little bit on the math. We'll be back.
What else?
Stand up and tell them. What else can 0 do?
Multiply 0 times 1.
And who would you get? Yes, complimentary.
Yes.
There we go. What else can 0 do? Something else. What else can 0 do?
Like
Face the camera. Turn around, face the camera.
2 times 0 equals 0.
Okay, complimentary. Something different. Okay, tell us something different 0 can do.
0 divided mean 10 divided by 0 equals 0.
True. Compliment him. All right. Okay, you have the idea. Now listen this carefully. Listen this carefully. When I was your age, they told me that 0 means nothing. But I learned in grass-matics. Can you say that?
Grass-matics.
Right. Grass-matics. Can you say that?
Yes. Grass-matics.
Why do you have to go like, why?
Because
Exactly. Compliment yourself. Beautiful. Y'all are much better than the other classes. You're much better than the other classes. Right. Now, if it didn't have a P in it, how would you say the word?
Grass-matics.
Right. Grass that the cow eats. This is not grass. Right? Or grass that you walk on? No.
Grass.
This is grass. Right. So grass means to comprehend. What grass means? Comprehend. Okay, thank you. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning. Ah, y'all sound weak. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning. That sounds like great strength. How many of you break your fast? They call it break fast. What break fast really is that when you're sleeping at night, are you eating? No. When you're sleeping, are you eating? No. So when you wake up in the morning, while you're sleeping, you are fasting. And fasting means you're going without food or water. Right? So when you wake up in the morning, and the first thing you eat, you stop your fast. They call it breaking your what? Fast. That's why they call it break fast. Some people call it breakfast, but you're fussing, right? Right? They call it breakfast, and I know breakfast. It's what? Break fast. Right? So you're breaking your fast by eating something, all right? So let me see the hands of those who had break fast this morning, who break their fast. Beautiful. So take your hands down. So that means you have the energy, right? You have the strength, right? To talk to me. All right. Now here's a question I have for the boys and girls here this morning. Let me say this before I ask the question. When I was of the age of, who's of the age of 5? Who's of 5 years of age? Anyone here is 5 years of age? Okay, we have one there. Good, wonderful. All right, clap him, compliment him. Good, all right. Okay, when I was his age, I came to this school. Right? When I was his age, I came to this school. I attended this school. I started out this school way many years ago. All right? Now, and the reason why I came here on this day is to talk to you students because this is the school I attended. Now, how many of you have seen me on TV? Raise your hand. You see me on TV? Okay, good. All right, good. All right. How many of you watch a television show on Sunday morning called Kirikou? Right. Beautiful. The little boy. Right. And how many of you watch Grass-matics? Whoa. Yeah. Right. That's a map. Okay. Take your hands down. All right. Well, some of you, I will be visiting your class. And I'll be talking to some of you how to enjoy, find the fun in learning math. A lot of students have problems learning math. Okay? Tony, where's Tony? Tony, listen. Where's Tony at? Tony, listen, boy. Okay? Some of you may have problems learning math. For example, okay, you come. You come right here, next to me. All right? Let me see. You young lady, yes, you come. Yeah, I don't look back. Yes, you come. All right? Now listen to this carefully. I'm going to show you something. Stand next to him. All right? Okay. Let me see. Let me see who else. He's hiding. Here he is. You come. Okay? You stand right there. Now, right? Okay. Okay, that fits. And we need another girl, a volunteer. Which girl wants to come? Yeah, you raise your hand back there. Yeah, come on up. Yes, that's okay. You volunteer. Beautiful. Now clap them, compliment them for coming. Okay, now listen carefully, right? I'm going to show you, right, how it's important to learn math the easy and fun way. Now listen carefully, right? I want you all to speak up loud, right? I want you to count to 10. Go ahead, count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Compliment her. Okay? You count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Compliment him. I'm coming to you. You count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Compliment her. Good. Now you count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Compliment him. Good. Now listen carefully. I want you to listen very carefully. Here's what I'm going to ask them. How do you write 10?
A 1 and a 0.
You heard that? How do they write 10? How?
1 and a 0.
No, you don't write a 1, a, and the and a 0. What do you write?
1,
0. How do you write it?
1, 0.
Good. Now here's the other question I have for them. Where did the 0 come from? Who can answer that? Where did the 0 come from? Okay. All right. We got a hand, a volunteer. Where did 0 come from?
No. Phone.
From the phone. Compliment him. He said from the phone. Compliment him. At least somebody is thinking here, right? I like that. He said it comes from the phone, right? Good. Very good. He's being creative in his thinking. But here's the point I want to make. When they counted, right, what's the first number they started at? 1. What number comes before 1? They didn't say 0. They left out the 0. If you leave out the 0, you can't write 10 because that is the starting number. 1 is not the starting number. What's the starting number? 0. Say it again. What's the starting number? 0. What's the starting number? 0. What's the starting number? 0. I can't hear you. What's the starting number? 0. Now I can hear you. So 0 is the starting number, not 1. Because if I start at 1, after 9, how am I supposed to be aware that I have to use a 0? But listen to this. If I say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 0, right, is what they call 10, right? Then if I ask the question, where did the 0 come from, and what would be your answer? No, where did the 0 come from? Compliment him. Hear what he said? Tell him. What is it?
Starting.
The starting number. Compliment him. You see that? 0 is the starting number. All right? But we were taught it's 1. But 0 is very, very important. Give them another hand. Compliment them. Going back now. Now I need another 4th student. I need, there she is. She's turning around. You see when you turn around, I can pick on you. You see, you make yourself obvious. Come right here. Okay? All right. All right. There he is. Yeah, you come. Yeah, you come. Okay? All right. Yeah, you come too. All right. He's volunteering. I need a girl. Yes, girl. You raise your hand. Come. You come. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Now listen to this. Listen to this, right? Now, you can step up a little higher if you can, so they can see you. You step up a little higher. Right. Okay? And you come in the middle. Right. You come down a little. Okay, come down here. That's fine. Okay. Now listen to this, right? I'm using the big children, right, to teach y'all, okay? Because they're the big ones, right? So y'all going to learn from them. When you count in, what's the starting number you have to start at? Huh? 0. Compliment him. 0. Okay? Don't forget. What is the starting number? 0. Good. All right. Good. Now listen to this. All right? Listen to this carefully. I'm going to ask them this question. What does 0 mean? What does 0 mean?
The starting.
Compliment him. Beautiful. Very good. Very good. You hear what he said? The starting number. Some people say 0 means nothing, but it doesn't mean nothing. What does it mean? The starting number, right? You have to start at 0. All right? Okay, I want you over here, the little ones, I want you to count for me. What's it? Okay, count to 10. Let me hear you count to 10. You're supposed to say what? 0. Let's start again. Count.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Compliment them. Beautiful. Okay, over here, here's what I want to learn of you, okay? Before I ask him this question. I want to learn of you over here, okay? Tell me, how important is 0? How important is the number 0? How important is it? Can you tell me? How important? Anyone here? Yes, you tell me. How important is 0?
Because you have to use it at the start.
And what else? Say it again?
It is used to write 10.
That's right. Compliment him. He said 0 is important because that's the number you use to write 10. What numbers do you use to write 100? Zeros. And 1,000?
Zero.
And 1,000,000?
Zero.
You see, that's why zeros is very important. Okay? What is the shape of 0? A circle. Do that again. What's the shape of 0? A circle. What is the shape of the earth? Right. So important that is. So all of us are in the 0. 0 is very important. So when you go home today, you tell your mommy and tell daddy, okay? So mommy and daddy, the starting number is 0, right? Right? What did you learn today? The starting number is what?
0.
Right. Okay. Good. Now listen, they're going to play a game. You come here. I'm going to show you a fun game they're going to play.
Quiet, come on.
You stand here, right? You stand here. You come here. You come here. They're going to play a game called odd number. You can laugh, okay? If they make a mistake and stuff like that, it's okay. You can laugh because it's a fun game. Real quick, I'm going to wrap this game up. Now, listen to this. Do you all know your odd numbers? Good. Well, the little ones need to learn that. They need to learn their odd numbers. Listen to you. Do you know your odd number? What's the first odd number? And the second odd number?
3.
And the other odd number?
5.
And the other odd number?
7.
Yes, good. So they know the odd number. Now listen to this. I'm going to go down the line. She's going to say the first odd number. He's going to say the other, and so on. And when she says the odd number, he's going to say the one after. They can keep on going. If they say an even number, I would say and they're out of the game. All right? So they have to be thinking, right? Listen to this. You have to say it loud so they can hear you. The first odd number is 1. Then
3. 5. 7. 8.
He said 8. He's out. What's the other odd number? 9. Okay, let's start again. We're starting over, right? The first odd number is
1. 3. 5.
Take too long. Take too long. Yo, they got to be mentally fast, right? Okay. Now let's see. Who you think is going to win? She's going to win?
No.
She's going to win?
Yeah.
Well, let's find out. You'll be surprised. The first odd number is
1.
then
3.
then
5. 7. 9. 11. 14.
Compliment her. Compliment her. Good, good. Okay, let me get 4 more. You come up. You come up. You come up. 4 boys. The 4 boys and I get 4 girls. You end up already? You go. You come up. Papa, end up already? You did the odd number? Oh, you end up already? Okay, come on up. Yeah, you come on up. Okay, good. All right. Now listen to them, right? Listen to them. Listen and learn. Listen and learn.
Please be quiet.
Okay? Okay. What are your names?
Brandon. Johnson. Shizlad. Marley.
Good. All right. Odd numbers. Here we go. Listen to odd numbers. The first odd number is, we got to hear them. If you don't be quiet, we can't hear them. You need to hear them. The first odd number is 1. Okay, then 3. It's a 4. 5. Your first odd number is
1.
then 3. Then 5. Come on, guys. Come on. You got to be mentally alert. Who is going to win? He's going to win? He's going to win?
No.
He's going to win?
Yeah.
We'll find out. The last time y'all get it. Okay. Here we go. The first odd number is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. You got to speak up loud, okay? 19. Then what? 21. Be quiet. 23. 25. Compliment him. Compliment him. Okay, 4 girls now, 4 girls. I need 4 girls. 4 girls, come on up, 4 girls. I need 4 girls. That's good enough, all right. All right. Okay, I need you to get 6 girls. You come on up, come on up. Come on up, and you come on up too. 6 girls, 6 girls, come on up. Okay. All right, listen up and learning. They're learning the odd numbers. Okay? Thank you, ma'am. Yes, thank you.
It's by me silence. Silence is by me.
So listen up now. You step up. You can step up. Y'all speak up loud, all right? So they can hear you, right? They want to hear you, all right? Good. All right. Your names are?
Tamika. Queen. Afia. Esther. Whitney.
You know what I mean? All of a sudden they can speak up. All right, good. Here we go. All right, here we go. Odd numbers. The first odd number is?
1.
You hear it? Did you hear the first odd number? What is it?
1, 3, 5, 7, 11.
9. After 7 is 9. Okay, here we go. The first odd number is?
1.
1. Yellow loud shares and nice and clear. The first odd number is?
1.
Then?
3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 30.
29. Okay, let me go. The first odd number is?
1.
1. 3.
7.
5. Let's see. Be careful. Okay. The first odd number is?
1.
You hear how loud she is? And clear? What is it?
1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11,
That's her 10, 11. 11. Okay. Then?
13,
Then?
15, 17, 19,
Wait your turn. 19. Then?
21,
Then?
23,
Then?
25.
Good. You're going to change places. You come in the middle and you go in the end. All right? Good. Now listen to this. This is the last round. Yeah, it's too long. Yeah, for them. I'm finished now. All right. The first odd number is?
1,
1,
3,
3,
5,
5. Take too long. Take too long. Take too long. Here we go. The first odd number is? 1, 3,
5,
5, 7,
9,
9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19,
21,
21, 23,
25,
25, 27,
29,
29, 31,
33,
33,
35, 37, 39, 40,
41. Compliment her. Compliment her. All right, good. All right, let me wrap this up. Yeah, they can't stand too long on the feet, huh? Okay, boys and girls, listen. Real quick, for those who hands are free, I want to teach you how it's important to listen to the teacher when the teacher is teaching. If you do not listen to the teacher while she's teaching and your friend is talking to you, your friend is trying to rob you of an education. If you're in the classroom and the teacher is talking and your friend's talking next to you, you just give him or her the hand. Go like this. All right? Just give him the hand. It's like, you're not a teacher right now. Yeah, okay. All right, over here. Girls, right here. You see, that's what I'm talking about. They let their friend distract them. All right?
And Dwight, turn off.
Listen to me carefully. When you're in classroom and the teacher is teaching, your mother sent you to school to listen to the teacher. The more you listen to the teacher, is the more you're going to learn. You know, when I was in school, you know who my best friends were? The teachers, not the students. My best friend was the teacher because I want to learn as much as they, K-N-O-W. And how Dr. Yates pronounced that word? K-now. N-O is no. K-now. K-now. That's how I pronounce it. That's how it's spelled, isn't it? K-N-O-W. That means I have the information here. N-O is no. That means don't and can't. But listen to this carefully. So the teachers were my best friends. When we went to school and we had birthday party, we can now when the teacher birthday party was. Boys over there. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. You see what we're talking about? You see what they're doing? Y'all listening, right? So y'all getting information, but they're clowning around. You can always have clowns in the classroom, but you don't want to be a clown, right? So, real quick, I want to see how good your listening skills are. When I say Dr. Yates says hands up, you put up your hands. When I say Dr. Yates says hands down, you put on your hands. When I say Dr. hands out, you do it. If I don't say Dr. Yates says, don't do it. That means you're out, okay? You ready? Dr. Yates says hands up. Dr. Yates says hands down. Dr. Yates says hands out. Dr. Yates says hands in. Dr. Yates says hands up. Dr. Yates hands down. Now look, some of you are going to make mistakes now because you're not listening. Dr. Yates says hands up. Hands down. You see, all those who put it down, you're wrong. Dr. Yates then says hands down. You see, you weren't listening. Let's do it again. Dr. Yates says hands up. Dr. Yates says hands down. Hands up. All those put up out. You see, you're not listening. You're not listening. When I said Dr. Yates says, try it again. Let's try it again. Listen. I'm going to do it slow. Okay. Just keep filming this for me. Let me see something. Okay, here we go. Let me see how good you are. Dr. Yates says hands up. Dr. Yates hands down. Dr. Yates hands out. Dr. Yates hands in. Dr. Yates hands up. Hands down. Don't put it down. You're out. Dr. Yates says hands down. Dr. Yates says hands down. You see, both of y'all will be out again because y'all not doing what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. Dr. Yates says hands down, and you put it up. Dr. Yates says put your hands on your lip. Okay? Now you see how quiet you are? But your finger is not supposed to be the one to shut your lips. Your mind is supposed to be the one to do that. See? Okay, let me see how good you are. Dr. Yates says hands down. Dr. Yates says laugh. That's how you laugh? That's how you laugh? Dr. Yates says stop laughing. You see, they're still laughing. You see, they're still laughing because they
don't listen.
Dr. Yates says hands up. Dr. Yates hands down. Dr. Yates says put your hands on your lips. Now, I want to say to you all, your hands are on your lips. Thank you very much for the time you've given me to talk to you. I would full encourage you to watch the television show Sunday morning at 8 o'clock called Curriculum. You're going to learn so much. And this program is for students because on the program, students can call in the number and they can answer some of the questions they see on Curriculum. 7 o'clock tonight, we have that program that teaches teachers, students, and more AFAs means mothers and fathers. How to overcome the fear of math and how to learn math in a simple and fun way. Some of you students who have your hands on your lips, I'm proud of you because you're obeying instructions. Okay? You're obeying the instructions, you're listening. Those obey talking, you're not obeying instructions. It's supposed to be like this. Alright? Some of you, I got a chance this morning to come take class and talk with you on a one-on-one. Thank you very much for your time. Ma'am, thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. The children in A house, B house, C house, badges are available. So if you don't have a badge, please make sure you get one. You will need a badge for your identification, especially sports time. You need a badge for when you're doing your late for school. You can't do it without one. The badges are available. Please get yours. $300 for a badge. Know your house. Ask the teachers. Confirm which house you're in before you purchase. C house green, A house red, B house yellow. Now the other thing is, those
You finish?
Yes, sir.
All right. So these are the 4 principles of graphmatics. Can you say the first one? What's the first one? Speak up loud, please. What's the first one? Second one? The third one? The fourth one? Again, speak up loud. What's the first one? Second one? The third? The fourth? Good. Thank you. Now, I'm going to show you how you're going to use that to do timetables easy, adding and all that very easy. Now, we were defining or explaining the meaning of the word HALF, half. What does half mean? You tell us. Stand and tell us. What does half mean? We just heard it. Stand and tell us. Your names are? Your names are? What are your names? What are your names? What are you supposed to say? Now, what are you supposed to say? You stand. What are your names? You stand, please. What are your names?
My names are Abigail Alicia.
Compliment her. Beautiful. Okay, so listen. We just talked about that. My names are. You have more than one name. I ask you your names are. Listen. The key is listening. If I ask you what is your name, then you say my name is. Right? Grammar. A lot of adults are not aware of that. But you're learning it now, which is beautiful. See? All right. So, HALF, half. What does half mean? You stand and tell us. What does half mean?
Half means to divide something into 2 equal.
Equal parts. Compliment him. Stand up, please. Stand up. Stand up. Your names are?
My names are Afidi Joshua Henry.
Compliment him. Beautiful. Yes. Good. Yes. Thank you. Well said. Okay, stand please. Your names are?
My names are Donovan, Necham, Lester, Anthony.
Okay. And how much is 0 value?
0.
How much is value?
0.
Compliment him. Okay, sir. Okay, class. The question is, what is the half of 9? You stand, young man. Tell us, what are your names?
My names are Brandon Ryan Dukram.
Compliment him. Tell us, what is the half of 9?
The half of 9 is 4 halves.
Yes, 4 half. Okay? Beautiful. 4 half is the half of 9. Good. Now, remember how to mention your names, right? My names are, okay? Okay, the half of 1/7 they call 17. Please tell us your names.
My names are Corey Williams.
Okay, and what would be the half of 1/7 they call 17? The half of
1/7 they call 17 is 8.
Compliment him. Wow. I love the way he said that. He's a good listener, isn't he? You hear what he said? The half of 1/7 they call 17 is 8 half. That's good. Very good. See, it pays to listen, right? And when you listen, you speak right. Makes sense. You know what's going to happen? This is going to be... Okay. All right, here we go. The question is, how much the 0 value? Who has the answer? Show it by hands. How much would be the value of 0? If you can know the answer, show by hands. Okay. All right. You. Stand up, please. Please, tell us your names.
My names are Marlon and Chewbacca.
Good. Tell us, how much is 0 value? 0 values?
0.
Compliment him. Good. Okay. You, stand up, please. Please, tell us your names.
My names are Whitney Nikita Giddings.
Wonderful. Compliment her. Stand back, keep standing. Tell us, please, what is 8 plus 8?
8 plus 8 is 16.
Compliment her. She remember, huh? Very good. Okay. All right. Here we go. You, stand, please. And tell us your names.
My names are Harold and Jacob.
Okay. Tell me, I want you to think carefully. What number comes after 9?
1, 0.
Compliment him. Okay, class. So when we look at the number 0, right, we are going to learn that it has value. And now you're going to learn about some of the value of 0.
Tenestalin, Al Shalamti, Hemotep. Greetings, teachers, students, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, friends, all adults who are watching this program, including folks from the Caribbean, especially the United States, Virgin Islands. Yours truly, Dr. Yates, is saying unto you, Tenestalin, from Ethiopia. Presently, I'm recording, I'm doing my studies, furthering my studies. Also, I'm doing my presentations to the folks here in Ethiopia. So I want to say thanks to the people of the Virgin Islands, of Antigua, Barbados, Dominica, St. Kitts, Nevis, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, these several islands, especially Antigua. If I did mention Antigua, I think I did. I want to say thanks to all of you for supporting my math program in the Caribbean, especially the wonderful Caribbean people in New York, which is my home state of residency. During the Labor Day in Brooklyn and New York, when they have the festival, folks will come by and they'll patronize Dr. Yates as he does a presentation of grassmathematics.com. Thank you so much. On this day program, we'll get a chance to learn fractions and decimals. What are we going to be learning? Fractions and decimals on this day. And a lot of students are having a problem comprehending fractions and decimals. Well, you're not alone. When I was your age, I didn't know it. K-N-O-W, K-Now. Remember Dr. Yates? K is never silent in any word. From all the African languages that I have studied, and the ones I have not studied, I'm quite sure that the K is never silent. It's only in the English language is such a thing as a K being silent. Do you know of a K being silent in Spanish? You write and tell me if they're silent, they're K in Spanish or in French or any other language. However, for those folks who can know me for doing that presentation in New York, also in several other states, including Canada, England, and here in Ethiopia, of course, I want to say thank you for supporting Dr. Yates. Coming up, fractions and decimals. When I was a student in school, I didn't comprehend fractions and decimals. They didn't explain it to me properly. Now, you students, if you're having problems comprehending it, it's not your fault. Trust you me, it's not your fault. A lot of times it has to do with the teacher, how the teacher try to get it across. And sometimes it's kind of tough on the teachers because some teachers have 2, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6 students in the classroom. Oh, it's hard to control all those students and try to teach them. He or she spends maybe about 1.5 to 2 minutes trying to tell the students to be quiet and settle down before they can be taught. I'm talking especially in American schools. Maybe your school is not like that. However, if you're having difficulty comprehending fractions and decimal on this day's program, you'll get a chance to see how yours truly, grass mathologist Dr. Yates, presents it this simple and easy, most of all, a fun way. All right. For example, if you're looking at on your television screen or your monitor screen, whatever you're watching this program, or TV screen, because Grass Mathematics is a television program in several countries, especially Guyana, which is the only official English-speaking country in the continent called South America. Most people can know it as Latin America. I have no idea why they call it Latin America, and Latin is not spoken in that continent. That's why Dr. Yates says South America. Well, the people in Guyana, I want to say thank you so much for supporting yours truly, Dr. Yates. And you can always email me. Yep, there's my email address right there at the bottom of the screen. There it is. Email Dr. Yates. Let me know what you're learning. And for those teachers and principals, etc., and Department of Education and folks in many countries, you want Dr. Yates to come in as a guest speaker
I like to say a motivating math guest speaker to not only work with students, but I like working with teachers. I like to do workshops for teachers. So to give them the technique how to communicate better with the students and how to present math the simple, easy, and fun way. Especially those teachers who are sick and tired of being sick and tired of the system, kind of restricting them from teaching the way they really want to teach, and those principals who really want to help their children learn, but disfortunately, they only taught one way and it's not working. So I'm full encouraging you to invest in my approach to math. Get Dr. Yates down there, whatever country, state, or island. Just email me and I'll be more than happy to respond to email and let you know how I can come down and do a workshop maybe for a month, 2 months, 3 months. It depends. All right, great. So on the board, you notice we have here fractions and decimals. The interesting thing about fractions and decimals is that once you learn it, then you wouldn't have any problem finding the half. Remember the English word HALF, half, in grass-ish, one of the languages that we teach as math English is called grass-ish. We say half, because it's spelled H-A-L-F. Take away the H, what you got? Alf. And to put back the H, what you have? Half. So you pronounce phonetically half. The half, okay, in Ethiopia the word is gamash. In Amharic, or the language most people know it as Amharic, they say gamash. So when you learn, fractions and decimals, then you wouldn't have problem, finding the half to odd numbers. Like most students and even adults do have problem finding the half to odd numbers. A lot of adults tell me the half of 1 and there's no half to 1 because it's an odd number. Yeah, that's what they say. It's not their fault. Now, I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm just pointing out that even adults have problems finding the half to odd numbers. And also, even a lot of students, they say there's no half to 1. Some of them say the half to 1 is 0. Some of them say there's no half to 1. Because 1 is the starting number. That's what they say. So, in this program, you'll learn that you can find a half to 1. As a matter of fact, you can even find a half to 0. Even 0 has half. Only in this program, perhaps you'll learn that. And I'm so glad you're watching. I'm so glad you're emailing folks and calling folks on the phone, texting folks and telling them about the Grassmatics website. www.grassmatic.com, and about yours truly, Dr. Yates, this guy who is bringing math the fun and easy way. I'm doing this, folks, because I used to be a math phobiac. I first went to the British school system and then the American school system, and they both made it difficult for me. I failed in the school system, British and American school system. And that has to do with the way it was taught to me, because the math that I was taught by the British and Americans, it's called conventional math. Look at that the 3-letter word there, C-O-N, conventional math. And yours truly, that is defined the word con as against, or to trick, to fool, to falsify. Okay? So they give me the conventional math, all right? And that's why I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it at all. I was a math phobiac. I feared and failed it in the school system. That's the reason why I do this with a passion after getting out of school and going to college, etc. Then I realized that, listen, you gotta really make this math work. And so I came up with this creation after looking at other cultures, especially the Chinese and the Dogon people mathematical system, and the Kemet, they call Egypt mathematical system, and the Mayan people, the Aztecs. Yeah, several cultures do math totally different than the Europeans. And that is the reason why I'm so happy that I can present this creation called Grassmatics for everyone. So folks, we're going to go into fractions today, and you are going to learn the fractions being equated to decimals, and also how to find a half of numbers in fractions, the easy and simple way. Before I go, I want you to tell me here on the board, what would be the half of 1? Give me the answer in fraction and give me the answer in decimal. Also the half of half, or the half of half. What would be the half of half? What is the half of quarter? Okay, and what is the half? Yes, so the half of 1. What is the half of 1? What is the half of half? What is the half of quarter? All right, now there's a fraction here also written on the board, and it says 1/8. What is the half of 1/8? All right, you write and tell me what it is, and I'll come forward and show you in the coming episode, part 2 of this, how you find a half of these fractions and decimals the easy and fun way. Yours truly, Dr. Yates, saying unto you, thank you for lending a listening ear and for viewing Grass Mathologist Dr. Yates with his presentation of the easy and fun way of learning fractions and decimal. Watch my timetables. Go on view Grass Mathematics, the 5-1 times table, the 9-1 times table, and the 1-5-1 times table. You kidding, Dr. Yates? No, I'm not. I'm not kidding. Kid is a baby goat. I'm not goating up in here. Dr. Yates said to you, Tenestele, Shalamti Al. Tenestele, Al Shalamti. Gentlemen, precious ladies and learning students, yours truly, Dr. Yates, the inventor of www.grassmathematics.com, is saying unto you, thanks for viewing this program, and thanks for writing to me and getting more information about Grass Mathematics times table, addition, fractions, decimals, percentage, finding the LCM of numbers, I already said percentage, algebra, geometry, calculus, trigonometry, and so on. Thank you so much for writing to me and requesting more information on that. I'll show you about finding the half to fractions. All right. First of all, I do teach in Grass Mathematics how to count this way. The starting number is 0. You see that the starting number is always 0, right? As a matter of fact, you can even find a half of 0. Question: what is the half? Remember that word, H-A-L-F? Dr. Yates pronounced H-A-L-F phonetically, half in the Graspish language. What is the half of 0? Well, if you say there's no half to 0 or no half to 0, that is because you were told that 0 means nothing. Disfortunately, you were told that. Fortunately, on this program you're learning that you should never define 0 as nothing. And here are some of the reasons why. First of all, we're talking about a numerical symbol is identified as a figure. And that figure is called 0. Once you can know what it's called, then you can't say it is nothing. In other words, how can you identify something as nothing? See, that is not logical. As my grandmother would say, that's ludicrous. Bless Mother Annie for saying that's ludicrous. So, 0 should never be defined as nothing because, for one, you cannot be talking of something and calling it nothing. And two, if I give you pen and paper and tell you to write the number 1 as a figure, you can do that. If I tell you to write the number 0 as a figure, you can also do that. So once you make that circle is identified. People call it, they say it's not a circle, it's an oval, whatever. Once you write that circle or oval, you have written something, so you can't call it nothing. All right, so that's the second reason why. In other words, you can write 0. Okay, you can write the number 0 as a figure, so it's something. And third, 0 is the starting number of all numbers, because without the 0 we can't get the number 10. They call it 10 or 20, 30, 40, and so on. And when it comes to the 3 digits, you're only able to write what they call 100. And in Grass Mathematics, we call that number 1 and the letter D and the letter Z, the 2 letters DZ. DZ means 00 initials, right? So we say 100. So if 0 is not a number, so why is it in the number 100 and thousands and millions and so on and billions? So that's contradictive math. That's not perceptual math. I was told in the British and American school that 0 is not a number and it's nothing, etc. In this program, you're learning that 0 is the starting number. That's another reason, the third reason why you shouldn't say it's nothing, because it's the starting number. 0 means beginning. It doesn't mean first. 1 means first, but 0 means beginning. In other words, 0 pre-exists first. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, cool. So we start at 0. All right, so you can find a half to 0. And the question is, what's the half of 0? Now that you can, now it is something, then you can find a half to it. You can find a half to anything. Really, you can. Because all you have to do is identify that thing and then find the center of it and split right down the middle. Because the word, the definition for half means something divided into 2 equal pieces or parts. That's the definition for the word half. What does half means? Something or anything divided into 2 equal parts or pieces. That's the definition of half, this in English, half. So tell me then, write to me, email me and tell me what would be the half of 0. All right? Let me see if we both think alike. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? Yes, wise people do think alike. So on these fractions and decimals here today, the first thing we do is teach people to count this way, the students to count this way, so they wouldn't have any problem learning about fractions and decimal. You first start at 0, right? Then to get to 1, there are what you call numerical figures in between, right? These figures are called fractions or decimals between 0 and 1. So after 0, we say 1/4, that's the fraction, 1/4 th, and that would equal to decimal as 0.25. Okay, that'd be 0.25. And then we have, after 0.25, okay, you have 0 first, then you have 1/4, and you have 0.25, which is equal to 1/4. And then you have above that would be 2/4 th. Always put your th, right? The number on top is known as the numerator, and below is called the denominator. So you always put the th next to the 4. It's very important because telling you that this quantity is less than 1. This fraction quantity is less than 1. So that would equal to 0.50, as in 50 cents. They say in America, right? 50 cents. Not 50 cents, but 50 cents, all right? And then above that, you'll have 3/4, right? Which would be 3/4. And that would equal to 0.75 cents. Because if you notice, when you first had the 1/4, that was 25 cents, right? Then you added 25 plus 25, give me 50, because you're doubling up now on it. And then 50 plus the 25 will give you 75, okay? So what you really do is adding 25 as you go along. So 3/4 equals 0.75, and then above the 3/4, we have now another 25 cents, they call 25 cents, and that would give us now 1.00, which can be equivalent to $1. All right, which is, they say in English, 100 cents, 100 cents. We say 100 cents, okay, or 1 DC cents. So we have here now, after 3/4, for the fraction for 1 would be 4/4, called 4/4. When you have the numerator and the denominator are the same, then that is equivalent to 1. Keep that in mind. That's very important when you're doing fractions in this program. All right, even in school, you will see how important this is. So we start at what? 0. Then we get to 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, which is equivalent to 1, right? Great. Now, after 1, here's what we say. We say now 1 1/4, 1 2/4, 1 3/4. What comes next? You're right. You got it. It'll be the number 2. For those who said 2 while watching this program, I say to you, congratulations. You notice I took the con word off of that word, the C-O-N, and I just say congratulations. Yeah, it's best to say congratulations because I don't want to con you. Congratulations? No con business, eh? Con means against, trickery, false, defy, to fool, to trick, etc. And con means against. So I'm not going to say congratulations. I say gratulations, right? So I'm congratulating that person who said the next number would be 2 because you're watching the pattern or the rhythm here, which, as you can now, in mathematics, we teach the 4 principles of the math, which are perception, reasoning, rhythm, and restoration. Those are the 4 principles of the math. So you're using the rhythm system and you realize that after the number 1 3/4, you get now the number 2, and you keep going on like that, okay? 214, 224, 2343, 314, 324, 334, 4, 414, 424, 4345, and so on. That's how I teach the children to count. Counting like that, then they're able to do fractions and decimals the easy and fun way when it comes to adding and finding the half. Coming up in part 3, you'll learn to find the half of fractions and also decimals. Thank you. Shalamti Al. Shalamti Al.